Good morning, and thank you for joining me, Coach Mike, on your Monday morning. Here we are, South Florida, right in the middle of hurricane season, and thank God we've been spared so far. However, it seems like the Gulf of Mexico has a storm on a weekly basis. Just last week, Louisiana, Galveston, Houston, they all got hit with a lot of rain and a lot of wind. However, I remember the storm of the decade, Hurricane Katrina, that just simply ravaged New Orleans. But I also remember being a sports fan, what brought the city back together. And it was when the Saints were able to play in the Superdome for their first game, and how the crowd show up and how excited they were that they actually felt that their city was whole again because everybody was able to release and celebrate. Now, during that time, there was also some other games that were going on. And there was this particular high school game going on a Friday night where all the moms and dads showed up to watch their boys play on the field. Now, like any game, when they do the opening kickoff, everyone's hooting and hollering and screaming and yelling. And then as the game progressed, it got really quiet. It's like everyone in the stands were talking to each other, but they weren't paying attention to the game. What was going on? Well, actually what happened was, during the storm, it blew down the scoreboard. So there was no scoreboard. So people in the stands, they didn't know what down it was, how many yards to go, what play, how much time, and most importantly, what was the score. Because they didn't know the score, they were disengaged. The boys were out there playing their hearts out, and nobody was paying attention. Now, the reason I bring this up is, where in your business do you need a scoreboard? Where are you not keeping score in your business? Because if you're not keeping score, your team is disengaged. Disengaged employees have cost the U.S. economy an average of $1 billion a year in lost productivity. Just a fact, because they're disengaged. And the only way for us to gauge them is to keep score. None excites me more when I go into an organization and see one of those big whiteboards where they're keeping score and they have everyone's name and how many sales they made that week, that month. And as a salespeople come in that room to see how they're doing, to see how they compare to everybody else, creates unity, it creates competition, it creates fun. And it's teams like that that win. I had a client one year, he wanted to hit a certain number for the year, and so he had a number he wanted to hit by July 1st. I could call up any one of his salesperson on any given day, and they would tell me to the penny exactly where they were. They were keeping score. They hit their goal halfway through the year and hit their goal and actually had their best year ever at the end of the year. So when teams keep score, they win. So where do you need to put some KPIs in your business? Where do you need to put the review process so your team know where they're at, where they're going, what the goal is, so you can all keep score and hit the next level together and be one of those winning teams and winning organizations. So I hope this has been valuable. Like always, thank you for joining me, Coach Michael, on your Monday morning. And I will see you next Monday, but always let me wish you a productive and profitable week. Go get them. Thank you.